Oh yeah, fix your audio because you know Bliss be in the comment section talking about your audio off, and I'm like, I can't do nothing about that. That's on them. I get my shit the best I can do it. It's not on me at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told everybody, Facebook isn't gonna grow. YouTube has a shit player, and even then, they didn't really have streaming as a focus.
Facebook is growing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It went up 238%.
You said 238.
Yeah, and YouTube gaming went up 65%.
Okay, this is my asterisk with that. I know I shouldn't put that on there, but this is my asterisk. How much of that is actually gaming related?
It says Facebook. Which one? Facebook?
Facebook.
Yeah, it's Facebook gaming.
Okay, if that's the case, then I remove my asterisk.
It's pretty good. It's better than Mixer, which I'm surprised
but Facebook, like, if you go look up their deals after this issue, I mean, I'm glad people are growing, but like, I knew Mixer wasn't gonna do shit. They just said, listen, we'll give these boys these checks and see what happens. They didn't really have a plan afterwards, to be honest.
And then Twitch went up 98% slash 101%. Well, YOY growth, which I'm assuming that's year to
year on year, year over year.
Yeah.
Something similar.
And then industry growth is 99%.
I mean, the industry growth is always going to be pretty decent because, like, the one thing I can genuinely say about streaming is anybody can be the next star if you put the work in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you say that.
I mean, you just have to put.
I feel like you gotta branch out and play other. I mean, you could do strictly one game. It's
there's plenty of people who do strictly one game and do well. It's just, I'll say it like this: networking and streaming is pretty much what you have to do. You have to network.
And you gotta just be consistent when streaming as well.
Consistency in streaming and me in the same sentence.
See, the same with me. That's the biggest issue I have. Like, I remember I had so much growth in the summer one year, and then after that, it took a nosedive when I just did not stream, and that took a result hit for me.
I basically stream. I'm a weekend streamer now. That's how I'm a weekend streamer. Fuck.
I need to be more consistent though. But
you're more consistent than me, Jigga.
Damn, that is true. You only streamed in like a while.
Yeah, that's the issue. It's like I don't know. I just need to be more consistent. Is usually how it goes. Because if not, you lose your viewers. That's the daily viewers. All
right. Let's start. We technically 4 minutes. Technically we're not late, but technically we're 4 minutes late. Yeah, it's one of those things. Anywho, welcome to Usual Suspects Podcast, episode 84, also known as the Can't Be Real. I don't do a good Russian accent, so. You can't sue me. I admitted this. I am Sentry, as always, the debonair bastard of the podcast, also known as Sir Fleeko, also known as the Burb Hunter. Hello, Fang. I have no more titles. Redhood.
What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and let's get to these topics.
Redhood, I don't know what's to say. Also known as my room is covered with Rey Mysterio posters that protect me at night.
Definitely does.
What, you expect the motherfucker to turn real and fucking do a hurricane?
Yeah, dude, no, I do. I feel bad though. I seen with Money in the Bank, they made Mysterio a fucking joke.
They killed him. He threw him off the.
Yeah, dude, they made terrible sound effects too. I was like, oh my gosh, the sound effects of them falling off, and I'm like, fucking. And I was surprised about the who won the Money in the Bank.
We'll get to that later. Young Jigga.
It was good, y'all. Just coming here to say that season 3 of Fringe is the best out of the whole series.
Fringe is good.
Season 3 of Fringe, I would argue too, but listen, I respect that opinion.
I'm trying to think what happened too. And I just feel like 3 had the most things happening, most character development.
Yeah, did you start Fringe just recently?
I'm on the last season right now.
No, when did you start it though?
Maybe last week.
Oh, so you binge like shit. All right.
Yeah, it's been a while for me. I've been watching a little bit just because I've been bored. So,
Fringe fire. People don't put respect on Fringe enough.
Not a lot of people know about the show. Not a lot of people know about him, which is kind of a shame.
People also sleep on Stargate Atlantis. Listen.
That's true.
Anywho, Young Fangul's here. Young Fangul.
Hi, I'm sleepy.
You can also call him by his other title, Big Burb. So yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that picture still disturbs me a bit. Just the way that bird is looking. Why does he look so pissed? Anywho, y'all want to get directly into the shits or nah?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
Alright,
I'm game.
so I don't even remember what day it was. Was that like Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, uppercut? What was it? Wednesday?
Which one? Time of the showcase?
No, real.
Yeah, it was called the showcase. It was like Wednesday.
Alright, so on Wednesday, we had the showcase for Unreal, Jeff Keighley. Well, okay, let's start with the backstory of it. Originally, that was supposed to be... Oh shit, Hardhead here. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
He came back, yo.
Came back to the living. Like Undertaker.
I'm gonna throw you in a room with a casket, see what happens.
Gotta get the dong effect.
You mean the gong? You said dong?
Yeah, the gong.
Yeah, you just
Dong,
said
dong,
dong.
What is
what?
on your mind? Yeah.
Oh man, you trying to get that dong effect, Redhood?
Oh, boy. Answer, Hardhead.
Crazy.
Jesus.
I give you that dong effect, though.
Oh, whoa.
I mean, we can say that. We ain't rated for kids. We can say that.
I ain't got no intro. I'm just gonna be chilling with the baby while I'm trying to do that.
Oh, man. Responsible father, Hardhead.
Damn.
You got 10 mod but anywho, Hardhead, do you know the backstory behind what the whole case when Unreal was? Because it wasn't supposed to be shown this late.
Unreal 5?
Okay, so like the story was that entire thing we saw on Wednesday was originally supposed to be shown back at GDC. So none of us were ever gonna.
Oh yeah, I knew that, but GDC got canceled. So
yeah, so this goes back to people complaining about that fucking Road to PlayStation 5 shit, in which I said it wasn't made for none of us because you know none of the people talking about it understand computational math, and
another thing, it was all supposed to be playable at GDC too.
Yeah, it was.
People were supposed to be able to walk up and play it.
So, let's get directly into shit. So, it came out. We saw it. Some of us did. I believe everybody here saw it.
Yeah.
And we got our first. You did?
Yep, I did.
Okay, I thought you said didn't. My bad. So yeah. They got all the good, cool shit like fucking nanite and lumen. I don't know what the fuck these things are.
Illumination. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I ain't finna go. I ain't no fucking. I'm good at computer shit, and I got a job for it, but I ain't doing all this computational math shit. Do I look like a computer science major? No.
I mean, the short story of it is there was no smoke and mirrors. That's all people need to really understand.
Yeah, basically everything they showed you at face value is exactly that. It's face value. So all that shit happened. There was no background loading. There was no fucking loading section like fucking when she shuffled through the wall and shit.
Yeah, and they were saying they were trying to show the detail of the wall, like.
Yeah, because people thought that was supposed to be like how it is in most games nowadays, where that's something to hide the fact that the game's loading in the background, like it did in that. Because I think that's a God of War thing, ain't it? Because they got
God of War, Uncharted, Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
they have a lot of a lot of first party PlayStation games be doing that.
So yeah, that's
Oh yeah, also FF7 remake. They got a lot of those.
Yeah, they definitely do. Now that you mention it.
Also, we learned a lot about why FF7 remake has a lot of PS2 looking textures. That's not even the game's fault. That's just how Unreal processes.
Exactly. I was gonna say someone tweeted about that, and they showed like the actual like what it is,
like the actual texture quality.
Yeah, the actual like HD textures, but for whatever reason, Unreal did like the lowest res texture possible.
I guess,
and stuff like that, and they showed like what Cloud's door was supposed to actually look like.
That door looked immaculate, by the way.
Yeah, so it's not it's yeah, like, the low res.
If you can find the tweet, like his door looks completely different than how it looks in the game. Like it's night and day different.
So even if it was like on a PC or anything, it would still look the same.
It would probably look. I mean,
they said it might. Like, the pop-in, it would have ran a better texture, and if it didn't, they said, you could fix it in the file settings or something like that.
Oh, so is it a texture loading problem?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's how.
Wow.
That's an engine thing around how
Unreal Engine
how it handles texture. So, like, you can't really do much about that until Unreal 5 drops.
No, because I just remember games where, like, you would see that happen where, like, it would take a while for, like, the textures to load in. So, I mean, now that I think about it, that does make sense. Like, there's no way somebody will make that shit look that bad in game. So yeah.
Yeah. People thought they were being lazy. And stuff.
Also, people were questioning those movie textures that they were talking about. Somebody wouldn't have found that texture. That texture, oh my god! Like, bro, like if you saw like the texture, like there, like I don't even want to talk about that shit. Crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. That you would have to look that up for yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. The texture is crazy.
I was gonna say, going back to the whole Unreal Engine 5 and people's reaction, and I guess it's more towards a certain community in terms of it and what they expected. And people were like, "Oh, this was boring. This was uneventful." And all this stuff, Jeff overhyped, and I'm like, no, not necessarily. And the reason why I say that is because he said it is one of the most important moments in gaming, which is true. Unreal Engine is used by a lot of developers creating games. When they have better tools, they create bigger, better, expansive games. And that engine is going to be used for a lot, like FF7, Kingdom Hearts, Gears, and etc. It's not like it's uneventful. This is very enlightening for people, and this engine is going to improve games further.
Wasn't there ray tracing in that game?
I don't think they.
In what game? Before I say something,
I mean, he's talking about the demo.
There's a combination of techniques of ray tracing that come together to give it those effects, but it's not like the ray tracing we have now. It's pretty.
But to me, it's like even if it's not full ray tracing, if it does the job, I don't see like that. Like, oh, it's not ray tracing, but it's doing basically what ray tracing would do. Maybe not on the same level, but
no, it's
doing it
like just enough where we get the ray tracing without sacrificing so much fucking performance.
Well, all of the things that they're doing is still ray tracing. It's just not the same ray tracing that people talk about. It's all the same shit. It's just a different way of doing it.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to do ray tracing, and it can be software based. It's not going to be as good as hardware based, but it can be software based.
The problem with software is the performance hit, which is always going to be the issue. And also with this, it ran at 4K sometimes, but it was usually around 1440p, so that should give you some indication. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, there's articles out there saying that it was only at 1440p and it was upscaled at 4K the whole time.
No, it's dynamic.
That ain't true. There's a lot of articles out there. I wish people would just read. I got into the murk this morning because of that.
Hardhead. What have I been saying habitually for months now? People don't what?
Read articles.
And
but it's not even that. It's like they even going further than that now. They not even linking articles. They just linking headlines from unknown fucking publishments.
They've been doing that for months. Listen, I told you, these motherfuckers ain't shit.
People just want to get their point across without actually looking at the facts.
Yeah, but then when you try to debate their point, they try to take you out of context, and it's so stupid.
Yeah,
it is big dumb, but it be what it be. It is what it is. All I know is looking at this. I'm hyped for some Unreal 5 games as long as they run well.
Yeah, I wish people would stop making it about the PS5. It was about the engine, though. That's what I was excited about.
Yeah, but I'm just disappointed that people were like, "Oh, Jeff overhyped by saying,
Let's stop right quick. Let's stop with that on that point. He didn't do what Microsoft did the week before. He ain't do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot of people harping on his words, but not holding Microsoft to the same energy.
But my thing is, like, Jeff didn't say anything wrong. It's like, for me, the whole Xbox tweets and stuff like that, they were saying game changers, like, you know what I mean, in terms of games.
You over showing games is already fucking out.
And, like, what Jeff was doing was, like, he's saying, essentially, this is one of the most important aspects for Game Summerfest, because Unreal Engine is going to be very important for games going on forward, which is 2021 when they get their hands on the engine, because you're gonna have these big expansive games for open worlds and stuff like that, and no more pop-ins and all that. Also, if Dev utilized this correctly, of course.
I just want to point something out that I found funny. Somebody was talking about Microsoft Studios sharing tech. I'm like, okay. I'm not even trying. And this is my thing. Nobody was talking about Microsoft. This person just brings that up. I'm like, what does that have to do with Unreal Engine 5?
It has nothing to do with consoles. It's all about Unreal.
Like sharing tech, if you're on the same engine, of course you do that. Let's just fuck all this. The reason Unreal Engine is used is because Epic does all the work for you. They have documentation on how the engine works, what you need to do, what you need to learn for it, all of that. They do all that work up front for you.
And another thing people don't talk about is how they just made they cross platform multiplayer open source.
Mm-hmm.
So if any game wants to do it now, even though they had like a system first where you could just sign up to get on the list for it, but now any game that can do it is open source and you can just add it to your game.
Yeah, they have an SDK now where you can use friends matchmaking lobbies and shit. So yeah, like
which we definitely need, especially.
And it's not like we already got
game.
Epic Games account. Like, come on, Fortnite, dog.
Fortnite,
the biggest game in the world. We all got accounts for it.
Okay, I would say that, but there's kind of some qualifiers to that and some prerequisites and things you have to say to preference that comment.
Oh man,
because there is technically 2 games that fight for that argument, and they kind of do it pretty well. Well, 3.
You mean the Last of Us? Oh man,
the biggest games on the planet. Last of
Us. You
probably
talking about CS:GO and Dota or some shit.
That's 2. The other one is a Riot game. You should be able to figure this out.
League of Legends.
There you go.
Riot, though.
You mean League of Trash? I mean, huh?
I don't disagree with that statement entirely.
But yeah, I don't know, bro.
It's fun to watch, but it's like the reason I say this is for this point. Everything that Epic is doing is furthering their agenda of pushing what they want, which is great. I just don't understand why everybody's upset about an engine and them working with Sony. Because if you were going to be upset about this now, you were going to be upset about it if GDC went as planned. You were going to be upset. I don't know why this is a big deal. I just don't.
I think people just bored. There's nothing really out to like grab the attention. So it's like they find anything to nitpick, but that's all it is.
Motherfucker, you got plenty of games to play. I don't know why you over here. I ain't talking about
I would say the only reason. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Go ahead.
I was going to say the only reason people really upset is because it's connected to the PS5.
I can agree with that.
No, I would say people. We know who it is.
No, it's everybody, even PlayStation niggas upset that because that shit connected to the PS5.
Why?
Yeah, I don't see the problem with it. People are dumb. People are idiots, bro.
This is my thing. It's an engine. It'd be different if it was a fucking full game. And Hardhead, what was my main thing I told you when we talked about it? It looked good. What do I want?
I want to see a game do this.
Yeah, I want a full-length game. That's my only thing I want. It looks amazing. I don't care about none of that unless I can get a full-length game.
Yeah.
I don't know. That like looked amazing though. Ooh. Got my
Can't wait for that Days Gone to get moved to Unreal 5.
I mean,
oh, bro, if they do that shit right, bro, that shit got me hyped, bro.
I mean,
and that's what it's really supposed to do: get you hype about what if developers do it right, what potential is out there.
I'm about to point something out. One of the people that works that has like an actual title at Ben Studio is fucking something at Epic on the board of fucking Unreal. They ain't changing engines no time soon.
Well, they could at least fix that game. That's all.
I mean, we don't.
It just ran like bad.
I don't know if that's entirely on them though. I really don't.
But don't forget, unlike AMD, their shit is forward compatible. So yeah, they should have no problem just switching over or just flipping that switch and putting all the assets on Unreal 5.
Going to Unreal 4 to 5 now is just important. You just got to fix a couple of things. It's not like it was before where it's like, I got to fix all this bullshit that broke.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
So
I don't know why they don't make that shit easier.
It is easy enough.
Well, it's
I mean, like, why they always haven't like made it like super easy?
Well, that's not entirely their fault because some things are built in a way. Because remember, this is all code. Some code don't work the same way once you rebuild it.
Yeah, there was like a difference in technologies between like 3 and 4, or even 2 and 3.
I'm gonna tell you this as somebody who works with this type of shit. Some shit don't work even if you plan it right. It don't go. I don't work with games. I work at a place where I have to make sure shit works. Like, bro, it's just it is what it is. Moving on. Like y'all talk amongst yourselves for a sec. Somebody, what the hell?
I just know I used to play with engines back in my computer classes. That's why I was excited about games like Dreams, because I know the kind of shit people can do with it.
And that's why I'm not excited for games like Dreams, because like I gotta wait on people to make the game great.
Or you can just learn the system yourself.
That too.
No, because
Making levels.
What people underestimate is like people's ability to not just have a vision, but to put that vision. Yeah, like there's times where I had good ideas, but it's like I just couldn't execute the idea. So it's like
Unreal easy as hell to work with, though, Jigga. It's like really entry level. If we being honest, it's always been like that. It's not the one they use in computer classes, but still,
yeah,
it's pretty easy to work with.
I remember I took a computer class. It was like a class we didn't learn nothing,
bro. Somebody just gave me some bad news and just pissed me off. But bro, what the fuck? Anywho, let's just move on. That just pissed me off because now I'm upset. Halo Infinite is officially confirmed for July's Xbox Series X reveal event.
Yeah, July. The only thing I have to say on this matter is they need to show gameplay. And it can't be 2-minute trailer gameplay, and it needs to be a level or something.
I would hope they would.
Yeah, they got a lot to make up for.
Because a lot of people are worried about the game, which, when the director left and a producer left. So, yeah.
This could really be like the death of Series X before it even come out, if they don't do it right, though. Because this game basically deciding the future of your console, or the beginning of your console, at least.
And then there's also rumors, take it with a grain of salt, that this might even be delayed till next year. Now, it's rumors don't.
Okay, so let's talk about that right quick. Also, I'm not even joking when I tell you I'm pissed right now from the news I just got. Like, I'm actually mad. Holy shit!
Hopefully, everything be alright, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell y'all after the podcast. Guilty Gear Strive got delayed to 2021. But back to what I was about to say. People were talking about Microsoft this, Microsoft that. How's Sony's games not getting delayed? Let's talk like Sony. The moment they heard about any of this shit, we got upset. You know why? Because they pulled out of everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't blame them.
You can't.
I could understand him move at the same time. I didn't like it though, because we did kind of need them, and niggas low key proved that.
I mean, but here's my thing though. At the time, we were like, okay. I'm like, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, and then the shit hit America, and then we had to shut the fuck down. So it's like, they did the right thing.
It's like, oh man, maybe PlayStation created the coronavirus though.
Because there's like, we ain't got no PS5, no coronavirus.
They planned this shit out a whole year ago. They was like, all right, we not showing up to E3. We gonna go make this virus real quick. We gonna show them up.
Yo, remember, y'all can't say this shit. Remember that.
Oh man, my bad.
YouTube's pretty strict about it.
YouTube banned that word. God damn it.
I just said virus.
No, you said
I said the whole word.
The T virus is out here bugging, but
oh man.
Yeah, fucking
the alcohol virus.
Yeah, Sony transferred over to like they're working from home shit pretty easily. They were like, yeah, we doing the damn thing. Fucking goddamn motherfucking Microsoft apparently struggling from what people were talking about. And I'm like, this is the only thing I'm about to say about this, because people gonna say I'm shitting on Microsoft, and I'm like, I'm not. The reason I'm mad at this is because I'm like, you would think a company of Microsoft stature would have a plan.
I was gonna say that's one thing that
judging by their fucking generation, they have no plan.
Yeah, no, judging from since they got into gaming.
Well, no,
after the first Xbox,
that first Xbox, they had a plan. It didn't go right, but they had a plan.
No, I'm saying I was like saying after that they didn't. The 360 was good. Then it's like,
well,
we ain't playing what to do after the end. Like once we stop developing games, we ain't like fucking come up with a concept to keep the system from dying out.
Jigga, what have I been habitually saying? After the year 2000, what they went to trash.
I don't remember what year, but yeah,
Hey.
they
Was that when they fully jumped on board with the Kinect?
No. I'm gonna tell you what game killed it. I've said it many a time.
I'm waiting.
I'm about to give you a little hint. It has a bird. It has a bird in it. I'll say it like that. It has a bird in it.
Last Guardian.
I said Xbox. Xbox. What are we doing here?
I can't think. My brain sucks.
The original game was on the N64.
Oh, Banjo.
Yeah.
With the fucking building the car bullshit.
Nuts.
I didn't like that game.
Nuts and bolts, yeah. They fucked that up. In Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark is kind of like, well, if you go look at the list of people who left Rare at that point, like damn near everybody was gone from Rare. Like everybody. Like they were dipping heavy. They were like, we out this bitch, motherfucker. We out. And they kept dipping the fuck out.
And then Microsoft was like, we're going to buy that shell of a company. It's Rare name only.
Wait. I can't say that because they existed with a bunch of their workers. Remember, Nintendo owned that company for the most part. Nintendo cut bait and let Microsoft purchase them for a couple million.
Which was dumb.
Imagine if Rare stayed with Nintendo.
I'm gonna be honest.
Imagine what neat game they could have made.
I'm gonna give you the $150, which I don't think they would have been any good either way.
You don't think so?
Look at fucking Retro.
I mean, Retro's just not doing shit.
Retro is basically other Rare. That's what they are to me. And for as long as they haven't been doing shit, I look at them like I look at Rare. Y'all wouldn't go do shit no way.
Damn, it be like that, cuz. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I just feel like the talent had left, and they just had the name, and they want to make some money off of it. Like,
when they were subjugated to fucking Kinect games, I lost hope.
Listen. There's certain somebody who's the head of Xbox, who's the head of first party, and they keep excusing that man.
And then they came out with Sea of Thieves, which isn't terrible. It's not good at all.
It's making progress.
I have a question about Xbox.
Okay.
For us as a consumer, not the casual consumer, the one who just buys a game every now and then, the one who plays like the Just Dance and whatnot. Which would you consider a darker time for Xbox? The current Xbox One or Kinect Xbox 360?
Kinect, because they go look at how many studios they shut down during that time period and started up. Look at how much they had not coming out. Like, the whole reason they get a pass is because, like, Sony was fucking up. But I'm like, bro, after 2009, you had no excuse. Because Sony was on that ass. That's the thing that should really kill people about that gen. The fact that you had a gen handedly and they finished second. How the fuck you ahead of them most of the gen and they come back and finish second?
The same way that games like Sea of Thieves, Grounded, and fucking all these other bullshit games get made, Microsoft is... I feel like they don't know gaming, bruh. Like, they trying to appeal to a fucking kid audience, so it's like they can hopefully get that mommy money.
Yeah, they playing in a game that they don't know how to win. I forgot why I saw it. It was a quote from some PlayStation head. This was like in the 2002 range. I think it was recent, but he was like, Microsoft will never be ahead in gaming because it's something like, he said something around the lines that they playing a game that they don't know how to win.
Well, hold on, I'll say it like this. What is Sony and Nintendo built around? Creative shit. Sony has movies and music. Creative shit, right? Nintendo was a fucking toy company before they started doing all this shit, right? So creativity is at the heart of what they do as a company. Yeah, they're not so much Nintendo, but yeah, Sony got other shit popping. But what is like Microsoft is a company built on I don't like saying it like that because it sounds very reductive.
It's an American company, Sentry. We know what you're saying.
No, not even American because they're Japanese companies exactly like Microsoft. That's not what I'm trying to.
I'm just saying that the reason that is because they like the biggest American company when it comes to this kind of shit.
I would argue Amazon.
Oh man.
Wait, I can't be talking reckless about Amazon with Redhood here. I forgot.
Amazon can't sell games either, dog.
Guys,
Facts.
hey Redhood, I tried to say you, dog.
Oh my god, them games be but. I mean, but
I played New World.
Doesn't that game look better than most Microsoft games though?
New World?
That
I don't
MMO
know.
gonna be buns. That's what I heard.
It's okay. I
It's
wouldn't put it over most of the shit Microsoft makes though. I wouldn't go that.
I just think Microsoft, they look at gaming not about creativity. They look at it as a formula. Like you got this, you got this, it should be a good game. And it's like games don't really
Oh,
work.
you mean like Ubisoft?
Just plug and play. Plug this in,
Jigga,
it should be a good game.
Jigga, hold up. Somebody said something in chat. If Sea of Thieves can make a comeback, I don't want to hear anything about Avengers if he has a rocket launch. That game is going to be buns. Avengers is going to be buns. I'll say that right now.
People are actually looking forward to that?
Hey, look at the comment section.
I'm falling asleep. I'm sorry.
I'm playing Overwatch,
anyway.
of course.
My thing, what I'm trying to say? Oh, my thing is, Sea of Thieves is different from. Well, I don't know. I feel like Avenger is more of like a serious type. Like Sea of Thieves is just like you don't have to be much into it. You can just go in, play for like 20-30 minutes, and then dip out. Avengers is not going to be that type of game, so that's why I don't think Avengers will like make a big comeback like that. It's like the same way of that one Ubisoft, that shooter game, I forgot the name of, Rainbow Six. It's like you don't have to play you have to play it seriously, but you don't. You can't just go in, play, and then dip out and have a little bit of fun. Like story games, it's hard to do that. Where you just come in, play the story for a little bit, and dip out, because then it's like you're gonna forget what the story was, or you may forget certain parts, and it's gonna make the story not as good to you. But that's just my opinion.
I have a question about Sea of Thieves. I played 2 years ago or something. I don't know. I didn't know what the fuck I was getting. What's the point of that game?
You look at a map. You find a map. Well, no, you don't find a map. You use a map to find treasure. You dig up that treasure, and then you sell that treasure. That's about it. I mean, they added more stuff like fight a kraken and find a ghost ship and defeat. It's other stuff, but it's all about finding treasure.
Talking about Sea of Thieves.
We definitely fought a kraken. That didn't go well.
You mean a smoke tentacle? You got?
Oh yeah.
Man. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about them right now. Let's move on. Titanfall, no new games currently in development.
I'm not surprised.
It's gonna be regulated to fucking doing nothing but Star Wars games until they run that shit dry. And they'll blame Respawn for their declining sales and shut them down. Let's fucking go.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm just talking shit. I
know that, but it might be a brand new IP because I think it's their second studio that's working on a title that they're supposed to be announcing. So people are saying expansion for Jedi Fallen Order, and I don't know, but I have a feeling it's not. I feel like it's a brand new IP, but we'll see about that.
They did Titanfall, Apex Legends, and fucking the Star Wars game, right?
Yeah,
they did all of.
They're on fucking Cloud9 then.
All of EA's successful games right now.
Yeah, because EA hasn't, like, for whatever reason, hasn't touched Respawn at all.
Well, remember they didn't own Respawn until like.
No, I know, but even with, I feel like even then, because EA is publishing, they could have just mandated freaking Respawn to, hey, put fucking microtransactions into Star Wars.
I think part of the prerequisite is like, remember, Star Wars came out after Big Daddy Disney came down like, hey, yo, bitch, fuck wrong with you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Disney can mandate stuff and say no. But even that, I felt like Disney did that just because they were getting backlash in both fronts. With Last Jedi, also with the microtransactions. So they, had to do something.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, I'm thinking about, listen, we got to cop D-Rock Galactic sooner or later, y'all.
I've seen it. I don't know if that game gonna be fun.
I bought that for a friend.
It looked pretty fine from what I've been looking at. I just want to play it. What
Look,
else?
it become Game Pass.
Let's talk about Doom Eternal right quick. I know y'all like, why are we talking about Doom Eternal? Well, they just did an update where they added in kernel DRM.
Yeah. People are very mad.
Wait, what is that?
How did they add that in? What?
It's, I don't know. They were trying to add anti-cheat measures for whatever reason, also along with single player. I don't understand how you would care if somebody's cheating in a single player campaign, but that's none of my
multiplayer,
business.
but that multiplayer, no one. I don't.
No one's fucking playing that multiplayer.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't trying to be dismissive, but that shit didn't look interesting to me, Chief.
Well, no one's playing it. The only like Doom fans that are still playing it are just playing single player solely.
You said Doom Eternal?
Yeah. Kernel DRM instead of just regular DRM.
Didn't they have what you call it before?
Yes,
the Nouveau.
The Nouveau on
the one that makes games perform like shit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on kernel now though.
So what does that mean? You can't play it now?
No, when it's on kernel, that means it can infect. It can not infect, but it can fuck with other parts of the computer. Like, I'll give you an example. There's a like Face It. If you play CS, basically, say you play that, they're basically at a point in your computer where it's, and this is an example that Summit brought up. If you watching porn, they watching porn.
Oh no!
So whatever you see, they see, motherfucker.
They seen the midget.
Wait, what? Well, I know that. You want to talk about it?
Oh my god! Come on, bro. I'm glad I deleted that game anyway. I'm not gonna play that.
I deleted it too. I uninstalled it after I beat it.
What?
I didn't beat it. I just that game was boring to me.
What, Doom?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Doom 2016 is better.
Well, I'm glad I got a cracked version before they added that different DR.
Fallout 76 got a new roadmap for what they're adding. I'm playing it, but I don't care.
I need them to give me a code for that game.
Is free on Epic Game Store, by the way.
Wait, hold on before you do all that. Look, if y'all give out a code for Fallout 76 and it's the Jiggaapril, I will play the game on stream. Jiggaapril.
This man.
Look, I want to play that game, but I don't want to pay for it.
Hey, I paid $20 for it. I ain't still. It's not a hard.
Yeah, I mean it's on sale right now for $30, but I guess that's too much for you, Jigga.
Yes.
It's gonna have a free weekend this weekend, so.
Oh yeah, I got it downloaded. I'm supposed to play with is it E-Rock? I think.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
Mafia Trilogy got announced. So basically, you get Mafia 3 Definitive Edition, Mafia 2 I don't know what they call Mafia 2 Remastered. No.
Definitive.
Remastered.
And
Definitive.
That's basically what it is. But Mafia 1, that
Mafia
game
1 is a full remake.
Oh yeah, that's my thing is then. I don't because Steam has trilogy, right? They have a trilogy combo pack. So my whole thing is Mafia 3. I'm assuming is just going to come with the DLC, and that's about it. I don't think they're going to change anything with Mafia 3.
A couple things, but it's not like huge.
For Mafia 3?
Yeah,
they probably might update some textures or controls, and that's it.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't even know that. I thought they were just going to put the DLCs and just call it a wrap for Mafia 3.
No, Mafia 3 had some issues.
I know it has issues.
Especially on PC, goddamn.
Just update the mixture structure, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mafia 3, like, this is what I complained, where I guess some people didn't understand what I was saying in a Discord server, and I was like, there are certain main missions that felt like side missions, and I guess they were like, oh, you could skip the side missions. I'm like, no, you're not understanding what I'm saying. The mission structure for the main missions, besides the assassination missions, those felt fine to me, but the ones before that, you have to straight up, like, it felt like side missions, like legit side missions that are called main missions, which I did not like, and I like that was straight up padding, and it just was not good mission structure. And I was hearing though Mafia 3 was rushed as well in terms of development, like 2K wanted it out fast. So
that sounds right. It's a 2K take 2 type thing.
And then from what I'm hearing from Mafia 1, yeah, that's made from the ground up.
Hold on. Quick question. What do y'all think the time frame is on GTA 6?
6? I don't know.
Well, remember, both of the Hauser brothers are gone now.
I thought 1 is still there.
It might be.
If it's still coming out on current gen systems, 2021. If not, 2024.
Why would you say 2024?
Because that means they barely started the game.
Here's my thing.
Well,
Think about the time frame between Red Dead and fucking GTA. That was 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Longer than that.
No,
Red Dead 2, GTA 5. But my thing, it might be shorter because the rumor is GTA 6 is gonna be smaller than GTA 5.
I mean, Vice City kind of counts as that because Vice City ain't that big.
Is it gonna be Vice City?
That's the only one that's
I
not.
wouldn't mind it being smaller as long as it got more features than 5.
The problem with that is you got to think about this. Think about that Miami area, like that whole area. It's mostly water.
It's a lot you can do in current day Miami though.
And I gotta also say they need to change up the shooting mechanics in that game.
Well,
They cannot keep that.
This is the problem. If they use Max Payne 3s, then maybe we have something to work with. Problem
Like
is,
I need something like it's just getting old at this point for GTA 5. GTA.
Are you nowadays current controls? It's impossible.
yeah, they would have to like legit have a whole new engine and rework their whole.
They need to. Honestly, we can't keep giving them passes.
I don't.
Or the media outlets. I mean, the big, they cannot because then they'll just continue doing that shit, and you damn know no one's gonna not buy it because freaking GTA 5 sells.
Here's the thing: they're Rockstar. They'll get a pass on. Listen, somebody can work there, say the N-word 5 times, and somebody will make an excuse saying that they ain't mean it like that.
There is no game with worse load times than GTA games.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Destiny, what you mean?
Oh wait, oh yeah, Destiny.
Oh man,
It's that Destiny and what else? Well, Witcher 3 has good load times when it's on a fucking PC SSD, but no, the console version, yeah, that takes forever too.
not as bad as GTA. I set on GTA screen for 15 minutes at a time.
Yeah, that's true, bro. That's definitely true. Just be sitting there.
Even on PC, I'm running at 7s that my computer can more than handle.
Be up in the clouds for like 20 minutes. Like, bro, what's going on? Shit, crazy. Shout out to them though.
But
like, no matter what they do, people fucking just love them so much.
Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna say for Mafia 1, I wanted to tell people that they're also expanding on the story, so creating and also the shooting mechanics will be different compared to like the original Mafia 1.
When it plays like Mafia 3 and I'm upset.
Which is the first one that's supposed to be coming out for Mafia?
Wait, what?
Which is the first one coming out?
Mafia 2.
And that's
Comes
just
out next
just
Tuesday.
that's just like an HD thing, right?
I looked at the trailers as just like higher res textures, and they're saying it's going to be using Mafia 3 texture. Like, in terms
2
of
wasn't very outdated, if we're being honest.
it just looks slightly better. That's what I'd say.
Yeah,
I kind of hope how this is my hope because you know they did this with BioShock, right? And that's 2K. That for the PC version, if you own Mafia 2, you get the updated version of the game for free. That's
I
what
doubt they'll do that with Mafia 1 though, because that.
No, Mafia 1. No, I agree completely. I'm down for paying for it. That's way overhaul. What?
But they trying to sell it
Because you can take it out the fucking game. So you could.
Wait, let's move on.
If they're trying to sell it as a trilogy, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Moving on from that, then we got. I just had it. What the fuck?
Wait, I got a question before. Is it all digital or is it gonna be like a physical release?
Digital with physical probably later for you.
It'll probably have a physical version when all 3 games come out.
That's true.
Yeah, you gotta think.
Probably be some limited run games type shit.
Because it's weird. They're doing the trilogy, but they're all in different dates. I don't know when the Mafia 3 version is coming out.
Jake, think about it like this. With how production is, you could probably assume that if there's a physical, it's gonna be way later.
Yeah, it sucks.
Unless you can like nail down your production to like 100%, like you have to do it later.
Cause you know we physical gang out here.
Yeah.
Nobody trying to touch nothing. Tony Hawk Pro Skater got announced. Was it this week?
Yeah.
So Pro Skater 1 and 2 got remade. To which I say, okay,
Cool.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't give a fuck.
I think it's a big day. That was a big day for skater fans. That
Skate 4 is a big day. This ain't big.
No, my thing is if you buy that game, and it does really well for Activision, EA will probably see that and be like, "Oh shoot,"
Listen,
EA love jumping on
invest
bandwagon.
Yeah, like, that works. Doesn't need a lot of money. Let's jump on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if that game doesn't sell well, EA is gonna be like, why would we want to make another
First
Skate?
and foremost, wait. This is my problem with that analogy. When fucking the remaster of Pro Skater 1 and 2 on fucking, what was it, 360 came out and shit?
Yeah.
When that did well, they ain't lift a finger. So what make you think they gonna lift a finger off this?
I don't know.
How they handle
different energy from what people are reacting to.
At this point, they copy everything. Look at Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That was them jumping on the bandwagon of all these Soulsborne type games coming out. Look at Apex. That was them jumping on the board for these free to play ass.
What up, gaming?
Battle Royale.
Yeah, but if a game is doing great, they gonna jump on the bandwagon now.
And they just Battlefield 5.
At least with the woman that's running EA.
As much as I would like the idea of getting Pro Skater 1 and 2 again, I am skeptical about it, considering that they already done a Pro Skater HD on the PS3. Then they did a Pro Skater 5, which both of those did not do very good, and they weren't very good to begin with. So as much as I like the idea, oh shit, we're getting these 2 games again for the PS1. I remember these. I am very skeptical whether they'll be even good or not.
I feel like they should be good.
To me, it's getting like a treatment like Spyro and Crash got. That's how
it's the same developer too.
So
who's making it?
The people made the Crash remake.
No.
Vicarious Visions.
I was about to say, I said High Moon. That's the one I meant. Vicarious, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, this is the reason why I hate when I have people over here when I try to do stuff. I got fucking little ass kids playing with basketballs like that. Why do I live here? Why didn't I just move out of the state?
There's one good thing about that studio though. When they do a remake, they do their best to stay true to the original nature, just updating it.
Well, they don't. I'm gonna keep it $150. They do with like they just say, oh, let's up the graphics and just keep the game. I'm gonna choke one.
Yeah,
of these
basically.
kids. I'm gonna choke one of these kids. I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna choke one of these kids.
Wow. Can't do that, sir.
I know I can't, but
especially on a live stream, sir. That's video evidence or audio evidence.
Listen, it's not video evidence when I play dodgeball with these little fucks. I'm gonna throw the ball.
Oh,
listen, I'm gonna play dodgeball. I'm gonna hit the fuck out of them with a ball. Fuck them. Here's the thing. They can say
this is all allegedly. It doesn't really happen.
Hold on. I said dodgeball. Like, listen, the violence that I'm threatening isn't gonna kill them, but I'm gonna throw that ball hard as fuck. Fuck them kids.
They ain't threat. It's a promise.
This is all still allegedly.
They might get beaten by a ball inside the head. It just be what it be.
It's still all allegedly.
Sure. Not. Where was it?
Huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Ghost of Tsushima. We got a state of play yesterday, which I might add, in my opinion, is the best state of play they've ever done. The best one.
What?
That was the best state of play they've ever done.
Oh, because you mean you have to listen to that dude with the yellow teeth talking?
Huh?
Yeah, what? Who are you talking about?
You said because it was straight to the point, Sentry? That's what you're trying to say.
No, I say like the reason I say this is because this state of play feels what it was actually meant to do. It was meant to show a game, like a long length of a game. It's not meant to be, oh, let's show this, that. Because that, like, this
and it wasn't meant to copy Nintendo Direct. That's what it shouldn't have been.
It was meant to be something like this. That's what I think the actual purpose of it, and they just couldn't actually do that until now. That's what I think happened. Like,
that's good because it worked out, I guess.
No, go back and watch it. Like, there was no wasted time on other bullshit. There wasn't like a pause. Like, this was probably
it ended abruptly and everything.
Yeah, like it did what it was meant to do. But off of that to the game, the gameplay looked good to me. I like motherfucker. They got stances and shit. You can go like you got 2 different approaches. Motherfuckers can be like, fight me, and I'm like, man, I'm about to rock your whole set. However, it's a bunch of Mongols, so I'm probably thinking I'm gonna get jumped after I kill about 3 of them. So, yikes.
Yeah, and what I liked about it is like those different approaches, right? So I'm wondering if these different approaches overall affect the ending of the game or something of that nature. Of
Oh, you mean like infamous type thing?
Yeah, because what they're saying is like the ghost is like the dishonorable path, whereas the samurai you're being honorable. You're giving them a chance to fight, whereas the ghost you are using fear and dirty tactics and all
Yeah,
that.
I'm mad you brought that up because that would make me feel like they really a one trick pony at this point.
So I don't know. It seems like they're going that route. I have no idea. They didn't say whether or not we had different endings or it's just one ending.
Yeah, if they do that, I'm definitely gonna feel like they're a one trick pony. If they just keep making the same, they doing Ubisoft. They're making the same template in different games. Fucking stupid.
Even then, I don't even think it's the same template because they to me they're doing a lot of cool shit. But my only issue is it looks like they took all of the shit I kind of don't like from Breath of the Wild. Like I went and watched a Maximilian video for the first time in weeks, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, weeks.
Listen, I fuck with Max content, dog. I was watching Max and Mike take on the world. We was watching the fucking old Marvel 2 shit, and I'm like, listen, you know who got the best Blackheart in Marvel 2?
Supporting the white man saying the N word. Okay. This is what we do.
He probably the only one. Listen, have you seen his stream, sir?
No, because he said the N word.
That's the most multicultural fucking stream I've never seen in my life.
Wait, so we can't
support. So he's a person who says, "I have a black friend. It's okay."
Wait, so we can't support people who white people who said the N word? Oh man,
I ain't know that either.
Oh my bad, Jig. I forgot you watch PewDiePie. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Wait, I need you to watch your mouth, bro.
Oh man.
Wait,
I was going to say Chris, huh?
Oh man, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
You actually watch PewDiePie?
No, I don't.
This man actually supports
Hey, Chris support me, dog. I gotta support Chris.
Oh man, that's even worse.
Man, shout out to Chris, he the homie, dog.
Yeah, that is my son, Chris. That's my son right there. But anywho, I like. There's a lot of things I like about the game. The one thing I don't is like the fucking. It looks like they took a lot of shit from Breath of the Wild, and I'm just not rocking with that.
I can understand that.
Yeah,
I just like how they going out of their way to give a samurai movie experience.
Oh, they definitely did. You got fucking what was it, Kurosawa type shit? I could be off in the name. You got the black and white. The photo mode is immaculate, by the way. That photo mode look crazy.
Oh, you got the
I don't like that black and white.
I like the black and white.
Well, it look fake black and white.
No,
it don't look right.
Because if you peep it, Jigga, like if I don't know, if you got to go back to watch, but there was certain times where he'll get into the dual stance, and then it'll bring what's the black boxes that come from the top and bottom of the screen called? Huh?
Cinematic bars.
Oh, I guess, but yeah, I feel like they have a name, but I don't know. But yeah, it'll do that. That with the black and white, that'll look dope. Especially with the weed mode activated.
Shit. No, bro, the whole reason, like, bro, if you watch, like, super old samurai movies, it's basically framed like that, and that's the reason I'm hyped for it.
Yeah, I know somebody that's gonna eat that shit up. The letterbox, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, letterbox, yeah.
That sound right.
Oh, look, it's Whack Move Wani. Wasn't Whack Move upset about this game for some reason?
Yep, just like it was about Days Gone.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
I fell asleep during the presentation. I'm not gonna.
Weren't you already back?
Oh, it was only like 12 minutes, bro.
I know, I fell asleep during it.
It'd be like that shit look mixed up.
Just like he said about Days Gone.
No, the combat does look mid. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, because that combat reminds me of Neo, though. That's the reason I'm interested. Because you got the stances and shit.
I hope it's nothing like that, bro. If it's like that difficulty-based bullshit, I might have to skip on it.
Hey, you don't know. It could be. But my thing is, you got to realize Sekiro and Neo came out in the time frame that game took to even get this far. So I wouldn't be surprised.
It'll probably be the easiest out of the three to play, though.
Yeah,
that's another thing that kind of bothered me. It looked kind of easy.
I mean, but I think that's the actual reasoning because like it's meant to show the game off, not to
Yeah, that might just be the perception they're trying to give off.
But then that's terrible. You shouldn't do that because it's like some people gonna buy your game if it's like super hard and it's gonna.
Well, my thing is like
get them bad impressions or whatever.
But my thing is, you're not like when you present gameplay. Like this is my thing. If the gameplay is meant to present it as a difficult game, then that's what they show. What they're just showing is like how the game is meant to play and what it's meant to look like. Nothing more, nothing less. It wasn't a indication of difficulty or anything like that. But I just want to point something out. Remember the last time Jack said a game looked mid as hell and it was pretty good? I remember that.
It's gone.
I mean, it's Jack, bro. He don't know what he likes.
Didn't he say that about Kingdom Hearts 2?
Oh man,
Man, that's crazy. Jack really be out here capping.
I'm gonna sip up my water. This ain't got nothing to do with me. But yeah, I mean, my opinion, the game look alright.
Combat wise, it looks mid, but like I feel like I can. It's like I feel like it's a game I can
as long as the combat
really
is
sink my teeth into and enjoy.
As long as it's serviceable, it's like
yeah. As long as it doesn't like detract from the game, like the story, and hopefully that fucking no HUD shit ain't too much where I like get lost all the time. Yeah. Hopefully it's good. I'm definitely getting day one though. Yeah. Unless they come out and show some more and it's like really bad.
Nothing has
I might get a day one. I'm still on the fence a little bit.
Nothing's changed in my opinion on that game. It's still a no.
I mean, Fang, to be fair, you a hater. I mean, huh?
Oh man.
Days Gone was a no. Horizon was a no.
So two good games that you missed out on?
Hold on, we said Kingdom Hearts 2. 2, not Kingdom Hearts 3. Bang likes Kingdom Hearts 2. What are you talking about, Jack?
Jack like Kingdom Hearts 2 too.
Yeah, he said 2, Jack, not 3.
Jack also like me. What?
I'm gonna just ignore that comment.
Hey, it was good, Uncle B. It was good, dog.
Hey, what up, y'all? What up, y'all?
You feeling better?
Man, I beat that shit. What y'all talking about?
Oh man, you beat the case.
Man, you beat that shit like your name Mark Kelly.
Whoa! Y'all call me old nigga again. Watch what happens.
Whoa! I ain't
oh man,
no man, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I had a few rough days, but man, that shit gone.
Dang, he even sound different. That's crazy. What's good, B. Austin?
Hey, y'all, what's happening?
Let's get some feedback. How you feel about that Xbox shit from last week? If you watched it.
Man, all right. So I got bamboozled. What was the first game? I was like, man, that shit look good, the motherfucker. Then you find out it's for $6 on Steam. Damn, they got me. Man, I want to see what these things can do, bro. Like that shit is annoying. Like from both companies, bro. Like show me what these things got, man. Show me why I need to buy this shit. And neither one has done it yet. You feel me?
Yeah, I think that's something people need to talk about. People like to bring up PlayStation and they horrible rollout. But Xbox, they talking about shit, but they're not really showing you nothing. They throwing all their fucking cards on the table, but all their cards trash. So
you know what's crazy? I think they're doing it to get Sony to bluff and show shit, and Sony's like, huh? What?
Nigga, Sony playing chess, as far as we know.
Sony out here like, we got our dates, we ain't moving our dates, leave us alone.
But shit, if they play chess, Microsoft done already took 3 moves and they ain't even tried to go for a checkmate yet.
They said, we gonna let them beat themselves. We got this.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if them shit's still coming out this year, bro.
Yeah, low-key. I'll be wondering that,
I'm questioning that too at this point.
I was questioning that until I saw something, and I'm like, if that's the case, then damn.
It's like they not showing nothing, bro. And it's like yeah, I ain't gonna say they ain't showing nothing. They showing stuff, but not enough to where it's like we know what the consoles are going to be priced. It's like it's getting too late in the year for them to just like not announce the price.
We're almost halfway done with the fucking year.
Yeah, they got games coming out. Y'all announcing games. Y'all announcing features. Y'all can't even give us the price.
We usually learn price around what? E3. We don't got an E3.
We got Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, like that's my thing though. Like pricing, I guarantee you both are probably $400. Well, not so much Microsoft, but that PS5 probably $400.
They gonna probably both be overpriced. That's why they're trying to sell us on all this bullshit first.
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it can do this, it can do this, and it's like price 3,000. Like, bro, what?
It's like you said, we don't find out the price till around E3, but at the same time, we don't know as much shit as we know now prior to knowing the price.
If I had to assume, I'm still sticking to 400.
You talk about per PlayStation?
Yeah, for PlayStation 400.
I feel like 450 for whatever reason.
Nah, they won't do that.
At this point, it's fucking suicide to do like anything above 500 or anything above 450. It's suicide for that.
Unless you can justify heavily with a bunch of games, like the whole problem is it's like in order to do like something like 400, 500, like not 400, but like 500, 600, you got to have like a killer first year line. Like your first week got to be fucking Last of Us, Spider-Man 2, God of War 2, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah. Like that's the only way you can do it.
So my thing is, you gotta bundle one of them bitches with the system too.
The rumor is right that Horizon isn't gonna launch. Of course, it's gonna be 2021. Spider-Man 2, like the ending of 2021, and Silent Hill, Demon Souls potentially.
Well, Demon Souls probably in the can by now. That one probably done.
I still think
so maybe some people are saying that's a launch game. Who knows?
If that's a launch game,
Blue Point game, whatever. It could be Demon Souls. It could be something else entirely. And then potentially time.
Blue Point got a launch game. Ain't no way in hell they don't.
And then time exclusive games. Some people think Street Fighter 6 and all that.
I hope not.
God no.
Yeah.
So what do you think the token first person shooter game is gonna be, and why is it Resistance?
Resistance is probably not coming back anytime soon. I'm gonna give it a buck.
Yeah, some people think also Ratchet & Clank.
Now there's an interesting list ahead
because there's two Insomniac teams. The whatever you want to call it, A team working on Spider-Man, B team working on Ratchet & Clank.
Sure. This is the problem. Somebody had a list with SOCOM on it. I saw that. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that list SOCOM on it. But at the same time, Guerrilla does have that second team working on shit.
Yeah. So Guerrilla Games is making the next SOCOM. I am buying that day one.
I don't know if I'm buying the day one, Chief. You might be on your own with that one.
I would buy it.
Don't like the reason I say no to that one is based off of the fact that it's like SOCOM to me. If I wanted a SOCOM, I don't want it multiplayer only. Like,
I can agree with that.
Oh, you mean like Confrontation, the game that people fucking hated?
No,
yeah, Confrontation was bad.
I don't even hate Confrontation.
I personally love Confrontation, but niggas hated that game.
I don't even hate it. It's just that I like SOCOM to me. If you want to do it right, if you want to get SOCOM to, in my opinion, because this thing people forget. Before you ever had fucking Halo and shit popping off, SOCOM was out there. There was a reason why they had SOCOM battles way back in the early 2000s. There's a reason they had SOCOMbattles.com.
That was real tactical battles, though.
Yeah, but
you don't get that in none of these other games.
No, and that's my point. It's like SOCOM. If you're gonna bring that back, you gotta make that game. Like Sony has to present that as like the premier, other than like PC bullshit. And I'm not meaning that in a derogatory way. I just mean that as in a whole, because I ain't trying to name all the fucking games. You got to present that as like, this is the premier fucking game for us multiplayer wise. You got to put.
That's a hard game to do nowadays too, though, with all these governments being upset about how they represented in video games.
Listen, make this shit like fucking Siege in terms of presentation. You get two teams that they doing fucking war games shit. There you go.
The reason why the only reason I would say like we probably SOCOM is a no-go, even though we're talking about it a lot right now, is that Factions 2 is a thing. And that might be their go-to multiplayer game.
Well, yeah,
I think Factions 2 gonna be a standalone crossplay game.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's gonna be the go-to thing.
Here's my thing. Though.
I said that in the first pot. Me predicting that with the whole PlayStation saying their multiplayer games would go. I was gonna say and what I was gonna build on is I still feel like that standalone will be a free update for people that own the
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
But you
would have to pay for it.
Hold on.
PC, of course, you pay for it. Granted, I don't know what the pricing would be for PC. It should probably be $30.
It's probably gonna have crossplay with PS4, PS5, and PC.
Hold on, I'm gonna say something right here.
On some Final Fantasy 14 types.
The reason that I don't feel like, and this is about Factions too, as much as y'all may love it, depending on when it comes out, they're probably not going to give it that much attention. But let's just.
I mean, we've come to expect that from Naughty Dog, to be honest.
Well, they said there's going to be not a roadmap, but they're going to announce more things leading up to the launch. So I think that the factions will officially be announced. Now, I don't know if they'll give a date.
Yeah, but when it comes out, that's what we get. We just used to that from Naughty Dog. They suck at updating their online services.
No, not even that. I'm saying that in this sense. PS5 drops in like fucking any time from November, December, somewhere in that time period. This is the reason I say this. If you want to launch your next console, they're not going to be thinking about this shit. That's so far removed from their minds. And that's just me. The other option is they wait to release factions on PS5. So, you know, it is what it is, right? Oh, God. But yeah, you got anything else to talk about?
Oh yeah, did you say about the whole EA Play thing?
Man, fuck EA, we out.
Oh man, I was gonna say that they're gonna announce 14 games.
Man, fuck
now,
them,
granted, it could be mobile games. It could be mobile games, but
about 4 of them mobile games. The rest of them are like what they are. But anywho, let's get the fuck up out of here. It's been breezy, y'all. We love y'all. We gotta do our outros and get the fuck up out of here. I need a nap and to be upset about what I heard about earlier.
Yeah, I need a fucking nap. I am dying to stay awake right now.
Yeah. So, Fang, do your outro first, Fangu. Fangu.
Oh.
I'm tired. It was fun, and I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna take a nap. I'm gonna close my eyes, and we'll see what goes from there. Okay. Thank you.
I'll take a nap. It is.
Jigga.
Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Jigga. I'm probably finna do something, but I don't know what it is. Peace.
It's about to beat his meat. That's what you're trying to say. Hey, that's what you were trying to say, dog. I'm just helping you out.
No, I was not.
That's big facts, though.
The Arsenal hit that intro, dog. Not that intro, the outro. Jesus.
Hey, yo, shout out to everybody that wish me well and everything. Jumpman, I see you in the chat. Treyway.
What?
Wow, come on, man.
Oh, nah, I can't co-sign. I cannot co-sign that on my podcast. No, sir.
Clapway. Oh, man, let me clap, huh?
Oh, man, you mean fucking Snitchway? I gotta move again? Redhood?
Hey, man, I'm a civilian. I don't live by that code.
Oh,
Treyway.
Civilian.
True. Redhood?
Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully there's going to be more announcements come next week. And I don't know if I'm going to stream. Who freaking knows? How do we say this? But who knows at this point? Whenever I feel like it. Check me out. Twitch, Redhead420, Twitter, Redhead240, and YouTube, Redhead420. Peace.
Hardhead 7WD, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch.tv. Where you can find me, aka Goofy.
Alright, change your name to Dadhead.
Ooey, baby. Huh?
Dadhead? Oh, man.
Dad.
You fatherhead now. You gotta.
Whoa, you just calling me a daddy?
Oh!
Yo, come on, Redhood.
Oh, man.
Redhood just called that man daddy,
I knew I was out here sunning niggas, but damn.
Jesus.
Hey, wait. I gotta also say, you got no room to talk, Jigga.
Uh-oh.
The stuff you've said.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I definitely called me daddy before. Let him know.
I definitely never called you that. Come on, bro.
Way worse and foul things.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna. I don't air people's dirty laundry.
Oh man, air your shit out later. Keep that shit.
Yo, Jack said Dickhead 7WD. I'm done.
Oh, man. I don't know where you get that from, though.
I think that's what he want.
Jack really haven't forgot when I came to New Orleans. He's sitting here calling me dickhead. That's crazy.
When I came to New Orleans?
You know what he came to New Orleans.
Okay, thank you.
Well, if he had ran your fade, who would have won the fight?
I'm gonna be honest, Jack got weight and fucking height on him. It was a wrap.
But Jack is also fucking a beast.
I know what to hit Jack he wouldn't have got nowhere.
I love Jack, dog, huh? What?
I could have just fought him from a distance, too. He tall for nothing. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'll teach Hardhead some MMA fighting.
Oh, man, you gonna put that man in a heel lock. It's a wrap. Jack move going down. This man really stupid. Listen. Thank y'all for watching the podcast. If you feel so inclined, hit that like button, hit that dislike button. If you feel that way, dog, leave feedback in the comment section below. Jack Move Johnny, he owe us a stream probably sometime next week, and by owe us a stream, I just mean I need to come to it because I've been busy. Anywho, we gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna be upset about what I heard. Oh no!
Wow.
we gotta go. We out. Bye.
Oh man.
Wait, what did he say?